think so.
Negative.
I don't have my flight assignment. What am I? I gotta download the right briefing.
Are you in the stream?
You're
Yeah.
1-1 Knuckles.
Oh, cool.
Let's do look.
Two, one. And then just to confirm, these files are going in the knee boards, correct?
Yes. So we'll run with this. And if Sooty shows up, Kung Fu, if you don't want to lead, you guys can switch. It doesn't matter to me. Oh, look at there. There he is. Just a little late.
And Tex, we're missing offside also.
Okay. Yeah, if he shows up, you can just slot into 4-3.
Thank God you're here, CD. I won't have to fire any missiles tonight. That's perfect.
And I think Mamba, did you say you weren't flying or you are flying?
I want to fly, but I don't think I can. I can't get into the servers. I don't know what's going on. I'm just having technical issues.
So you can't get into the servers at all today?
It's just stuck on loading. I was just in there, but now I'm trying to get back in.
They may be restarting or something.
Maybe that. Hopefully that was the case. That's probably what it was. I'm gonna try a different one. But if that thing that he just helped me fix is fixed, then I'll be good. But if not, then yeah.
Cool. And like I say, if Viacom's giving you problems, you can always just not start voice attack and just use the F keys if you have to.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna skip the storyline part since I read that to you guys on Tuesday. We're not gonna go over that again, but we'll kind of, for the Camelot 3 and 4 guys, we will go over the intel photos again. So you've got a big bulk cargo carrier, and then you've got 3 smaller ships. We definitely want a VID, military equipment. So we got vehicles, a helo, and some camo containers. And like I said the other night, there's some really weird bug in DCS that the vehicles are visible maybe 10% of the time. Most of the time, you're not going to see those on there, but the helo and these camouflage containers on the right side of the ship here should always be visible. So that's kind of what you're looking for to VID before you hit. So yeah, there you can see these camouflage containers. Really, that's probably the best thing to look for on all the ships because you can kind of tell that camo pattern kind of stands out a little bit there. These smaller ships, you can see here the camo containers, and then I think these are like fuel tanks, and I think there's some bomb crates kind of in there as well. Every once in a while, if you get directly overhead, you can see those. So, yeah, so there you got the ammo crates, bombs, more bombs, camo containers, bombs on the back. So that's what you're looking for visual identification before you drop bombs. So Camelot 3 and 4 is strike. 3 and 4 each have a rendezvous point. You will hold there until your flight's formed. If you guys form up on the way, feel free to just push directly. You don't necessarily have to hold there for any length of time. Fly out to waypoint 2. Don't really divert from the path until you get to waypoint 2, just so the triggers work right. So once you get to waypoint 2, you'll start searching. Camelot 3 is going to search, kind of the eastern half of this circle. Camelot 4 will search the western half. Altitudes, the rendezvous point is Angels 20. After that, it's just kind of up to flight leads. Obviously, the higher you get, the less fuel you're going to use. But remember, we do have that cloud ceiling at about 5,000 feet, so you will have to get below that before you can VID those ships. For Camelot 1, did I skip? So I did figure out why the tankers weren't working and kind of change some stuff up. And I think the tankers for these flights should work today. So Camelot 3 will refuel with Arco 3, take 2,000 pounds. Camelot 4 with Arco 4, take 2,000 pounds as well. For Camelot 1, it's the training mission here we're doing with the Jackal flights. So you guys will leave the boat, head to waypoint 1, hold on station there at Angels 15 until you rejoin. Same for, as I said before, if you rejoin before you get there, then you can just, turn and push directly. And then you should rendezvous with the Jackal flight between waypoint 2 and 3. If for some reason they're not there by the time you get to waypoint 3, then just go back and hold an orbit until they form up. So once they form up, you will escort them to the target range, which is waypoint 4. They will lead the flight and kind of call out what they need. So you escort them. If they don't destroy all the targets, then they'll ask you to bring in these training bombs to kind of finish it up. Same for Camelot 2. You guys will rendezvous with Jackal 2 and follow same instructions. Hold between 2 and 3, orbit if necessary. So here's kind of the flight plan. We'll leave the boat. Camelot 1 rendezvous point. Camelot 2. You guys will hold the orbits here between waypoint 2 and 3 for Camelot 2. Camelot 1's up here to the north, waypoint 1 and 2. And then the target range is down here, kind of that airfield kind of south of Kubletti. There's these, I think they're MiG-19 or MiG-17 silhouettes on the airfields that will be the targets for the training mission for the Jackal flights. So again, our ROE is weapons hold unless fired upon or locked by an enemy aircraft while in international or Georgian airspace. The air-to-ground ROE is going to be weapons tight against the ships carrying military cargo. So basically VID required. Once you have visual on the military cargo, then you're cleared hot to engage. And it's the same as all these missions up to this point. Do not engage Russian aircraft inside Russian, Abkhazian, or South Ossetian airspace. And consider those same territories no-fly zone to include Turkey as well. The GCI for the mission is call sign Kingpin. That's a mission commander on board the Teddy. A bullseye for the mission is going to be Golf 181750. Should be in the knee boards. For the escort flights, you're definitely going to want to punch that in just to make sure you're in the right place. S3s to refuel, 2,000 pound offload. Camelot 1 with Arco 1, Angels 15. 2, Arco 2 at Angels 18. 3 with Arco 3 at Angels 15. And 4 with Arco 4 at Angels 18. And one other thing, Arco 1 and 2 are kind of in a stacked orbit. So they'll be relatively in the same spot, just separated by 3,000 feet. And then Arco 3 and 4 are kind of separated laterally here, but they're still separated by altitude as well. Make sure your proper board numbers on your aircraft prior to takeoff. Departure order will be Overlord first, then Camelot 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Arco flights will depart roughly an hour into the mission. Divert for Cam 1 and 2 will be Kobletti. For Cam 3 and 4, we're going to consider a blue water op, so you got to get back to the boat one way or the other. Joker 6,000, Bingo 4,000. Loadouts are already set, so for Camelot 1 and 2, the escorts, you got a pair of 9Ms, a pair of 120Cs, and a pair of AIM-7s. And then you have these training bombs on the center pylon here, along with 2 fuel tanks. For Camelot 3 and 4, you've got 2 GBU-12s and a GBU-16. Then you've got a 120 and a couple of 9. These are M's, not X's. For self-defense here. For the bombs for the ships, let's use the GBU-16 on the large bulk carrier, and then the 12s on the smaller ships. And expect it to take multiple hits to sink those guys. So, one bomb will typically catch it on fire and it'll be burning, but, until it actually sinks and is gone, keep hitting it as long as we have ordnance. Comm plan, it's standard for what we typically do, other than the fact that I want strike Camelot 3 and 4 to go mids 35 on A, just so you guys can, we can coordinate together there, and then the escort can coordinate between each other on 30. Tankers 251, and then the decimal will be whatever their number is. So ARCO 1, 251.1, ARCO 2, 252. And these should be channel 4, 5, 6, and 7 on radio 1. I did fix that. I think initially I just had the lead jet set. I thought that it would copy them all over, but I guess you can set every member of the flight separately. So those should all be fixed now. And then there is an AWACS up, Overlord 11 on 264, if you need that. It's COM2 channel 2. Any questions?
No questions. Just to reiterate that the knee boards are not in the mission; they are in the ready room channel above this one.
Yep. And the for Camelot 3 and 4, those knee boards do have laser codes. A different one for each flight member. So make sure you kind of take a look at those and set the right laser code, and that way we're not stepping on top of each other with laser codes. Go over the air-to-ground sea radar mode again real quickly. This is going to be the absolute easiest way to find and find these ships and lock them up, get the pod pointed at them. So when you're on the radar screen, just hit the surface button. That'll get you to the air-to-ground mode. The top left button is the mode button. I think you have to hit it twice to get into sea mode. And then just like before, air-to-air radar, you can increase or decrease the range at this point. You should start to see some bricks form for the ships that are on the surface. Sensor select right to make, if you have it on the right, if you have it on the left, it would be left, obviously, but make whatever screen you have your sensor of interest. Then you can TDC slew around to the one you want to lock up. And then if you TDC depress, it's actually going to point your pod at that position on the ground at that point in time. So if these ships are moving, that may not work. So what you want to do instead of TDC depress is just do a sensor control right or whichever direction you've got it up on, and that will actually start a track. And then that'll keep your pod, tracked on the ship. So once you do that, you can go to FLIR mode, and you should have the pod pointed at the ship for that.
Tex, I do have one question.
Okay.
Were targets that were destroyed on Tuesday destroyed this evening, or is this just like a complete reset?
Complete reset.
Thank you.
Can we
Since the
see
fl-
who's with who again, please?
Yeah, since the flight assignments was in the wrong place in the order, I didn't catch it.
I'll put it at the first, like you said. Yeah, so Camelot 1 will be Knuckles, Crawley, and Kung Fu. Is Crawley here? Did I see him?
Negative.
Nope. So that'll just be Knuckles and Kung Fu. Camelot 2 will be Sooty, Thick, and we've got Wizard. Camelot 3, Bloat, Mamba, and Poisons. And Camelot 4 will be myself and Wolf. Did Offside show up? I don't think so. Go.
And I think Mamba isn't flying also.
He said he'll try. If he can load up.
Yeah, and we'll be on my server, so hopefully you can get on that one. Okay, well, I'll get the mission fired up, and
Tex, I remember you were saying you were meaning to change the password. Is it still Nimitz?
it's still Nimitz. Yeah, I haven't done it yet. So I'll get the server up, switch machines. So if probably take 3 or 4 minutes. So if you need to use the restroom or grab some water, or whatever, do that now, and we'll meet here in the server in about 5 minutes.
Mama, did I fix your problem?
Just tell him yes no matter what. It's the only problem he knows how to fix.
I could come to your house and fix your problem if you like.
Promise, big boy?
Ugh.
I got bloke getting me ready, and then you're going to finish it. I'm good with that. Poison. You can fly my livery tonight. That way you can see Bloat's handiwork and get yourself excited for what you'll get soon.
Yeah.
No, you not, Wolf.
I think somebody needs to get back to his books.
You're quite a bit cranky there, motherfucker. You need to lay off.
I know. I need to be done with this for sure. I'm even drinking less. What's wrong with me?
You do a study when you drink less, but it makes you more of a bastard.
Yeah, that's okay. It's weird. You're not muted. Let's fix that.
Fuck it.
That's weird, Wolf. I can't hear you. Whatever, bloat.
I may be a minute. For some reason, my my Oculus is registering my game running, even though it's not running.
Yeah, for some reason my mic isn't working.
Well, it is
No,
now.
it's working fine for me.
Guy.
I wouldn't say that's a problem though.
Which part?
Wolf's mic not working.
Oh yeah, I know. It's weird. It keeps going red. I don't know how that happens.
Fine. I tend to be a little bit more professional in the game than I am on Discord. So there you go.
True.
This
Love you,
is
Wolf. Mean it.
DCS is closed.
Right, looks like the server's up.
Yeah, we
Alright.
better get going before someone's feelings get hurt.
I'm in my safe space. We're good.
Kind of wish there were 2 carriers, that way everybody could join at once.
Is the streaming channel gone?
Oh.
No, he just didn't put it up yet because he's not sure if you're done.
No, I did. It's there. It's there. It's just
Done
there's
cursing?
that they've removed the pings from each thing, so it's just posting there silently.
Okay, I don't even see it anymore, which is weird.
It's in the general section.
So guys, I had fun today. I bought a new AR.
Nice.
Should Camelot 3 and 4 kind of hold off a little bit till Camelot get signed in?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Camelot 1 and 2 spawn in first. If we run out of spots, we'll just whoever gets started up first could just move off of the spawn point and let the other guys in.
What server is it?
Should be on my server.
Is that 2 or?
No, it should say like if you search vCSG-3, it should say like VFA-14 text.
guys
It should say
Yeah.
text, yeah.
Okay.
Did you guys start yet?
We've literally
Yeah, we're
just
already airborne.
Oh, okay.
we're just loading it.
Oh, yeah, it is April. I got it fixed, so I can still fly. but
Excellent.
If you already got it.
Yes, I
Good.
finally solved someone's fucking problem.
Yeah, well, it was a different folder though. But it's
Got you in the right direction now.
Yeah,
got me
exactly.
in the right direction for sure.
Wow, wow, wow.
I'm so happy I can join a CSG server today.
Right, Camelot 1 and 2 should be spawning in right now.
I'm loading into the server. It'll take me a second to actually spawn.
Alright. So we got Camelot 3 will be Mamba and Poisons.
Yep.
What was mids? Sorry, I missed the brief.
For us, it's 35 on A and 30 on. 33 on B.
Am I with you guys?
Yeah, you're with me and Poisons. Camelot 3.
Okay, got you. You said 35 A and what B?
33.
Thank you.
I'll be right back. Oh. How are we doing, sir? You alright, Ants?
I've never dropped the 45s. Did those have the smoke charge in them like they're supposed to?
I think they have both variants, if I understood. I think there's the smoke one and the non-smoke one. I'm not sure if they both have the retarding mechanism.
Got it.
The ones that we've got loaded do, and they are solid blue. I don't know if the other one is different. And I think they have this smoke in the 65s as well. The small 30-pound ones or whatever. That's
Yeah,
right.
the 65s are what most often get used, and then the low score on the range gets to carry the pink one around for a while.
Nice. Right, looks like we might be able to spawn shortly.
I'm moving off now.
Roger. Right. Camelot 3 should be able to spawn now.
Yeah, anybody who's not in, go ahead and spawn in.
Camelot 2-1, taxiing behind Cat 1. Camelot 2-1, Camelot 2-2, I am parked right behind Cat 1, recommend taxi to Catapult 2.
Flight controls. Flight controls.
T-set, sir. 202, taking off, I'm sorry, 201, taking off Cat 1. 206, taxiing behind Cat 2.
02 in the pit.
Coming across Discord too, Bob.
Thanks.
2-2, taxiing Cat 1. Taxiing Cat 3. Camelot 2-3, taxi Cat 4.
Copy, thanks.
Kilo 1, checking out 128, row 128.8.0.
1 is good jet. Mids 33.
Good check 1. 3 is good jet. Let me know where to taxi to.
Roger, go ahead and roll behind Cat 4.
206, launching Cat 2.
You just got stepped on by Mother. Can you repeat your last?
Yeah, sure, go ahead and roll behind Cat 4.
3 copies, Cat 4. 020, taxiing for Cat 4.
Mamba, you on frequency?
2 and 5, taxiing Cat 2.
I am, yes, on frequency. Can you hear me?
Yeah, got you 5x5.
Yeah, I taxied to Cat 3. I thought we were supposed to. I thought that was you on Cat 1.
Copy.
No problem.
Wheel chocks are now removed.
Hey, Bloat, I don't remember. Are you guys a 2-ship or a 3-ship?
Hey, we're a 3-ship. We've got one on Cat 3 at the moment, and we have one just about taxiing to Cat 4.
Okay, come up here and take Cat 1 for your third flight, and I'll hold back.
Okay, roger. Rolling to cut 1. 202 rolling to cut 1. Go ahead and launch when ready on cut 3.
Copy that. Do you want me to wait for you guys to take off or just launch?
No, go ahead and launch and rendezvous at waypoint 1.
Copy.
Did you forget to change your livery there, Blow?
Oh, thanks.
Jet's looking a little dirty.
That's filthy.
Request refueling. Request rearming. Copy. Refueling complete.
Did you say you want me to stay in the pattern?
No, let's go ahead and rendezvous at waypoint 1.
Copy.
At 20,000.
Rearming complete.
Two ready to launch cut 1.
Clear launch, Cat 1.
Shooting cut 1.
Taxi Cat 1.
Tex, are we waiting for Camelot 1 and Camelot 2 to be at waypoint 1, or are we rolling when we Camelot 1 is joined at waypoint 1?
You should be able to roll as soon as they're joined.
Oh. 020 is green on Cat 4. 34. Clear launch, Cat 4.
Advice 1 is up.
Camelot 3301. Camelot 2 leaving 128 going for 288.
Camelot 3-1 leaving Mother's airspace, pushing 288.
5, launching Cat 1. Launching Cat 2. Camelot 3-3, leading Mother's airspace, arcing left for Angels, 20, pushing 280.
Camelot 3-1, checking in 288.
This is Camelot 3-3 on 288, good check, how many?
Lima Charlie.
Three is 20.9 from waypoint 1.
Copy. One is 4 miles, will enter max conserve, 20,000, speed 250, left-hand orbit.
3 copies all.
Camelot 4, Flight of 2, checking in 288.0.
5x5, Camelot 3.
Copy, reading you same.
Mamba, I am on your 11 o'clock. Can you see me?
Yeah, I just saw you go behind me.
Roger.
I'm gonna make a rejoin.
Clear rejoin. Right, laser codes will be 1511 for me, 1512 for Mamba, 1513 for poisons.
1512. 1513 copy.
Hey, Tex, just to confirm, we're supposed to be at 250 between waypoint.
Sorry, say again, I was deafened.
Never mind, I'm good.
Looks like we've got some icing on this altitude today, so be mindful of that.
Copy. 3 copies. Three is visual low to your 6, request rejoin echelon right.
Yeah, rejoin.
You want a loose rejoin?
Yeah, go loose cruise both.
Copy. 2 saddle right.
Roger.
Camelot 3, Camelot 4.
Go ahead for Camelot 3.
Yeah, we're currently about 75 miles from waypoint 2. We're going to climb up to about Angels 30 and head in 350 in the box.
Roger. We've just rejoined about 67 miles from waypoint 2. We're going to crank right and get back on the course line and push waypoint 2 now.
Copy.
And go ahead and check right. And power coming up to full mill. Be running out 327. And adding a little bit of pull, +5. Go ahead and fence in. One is fenced in at 12.9.
Three is fenced in, 12.6. 2 is fenced in, 11.5.
Camelot 4, Camelot 3.
Go for 4.
We're pushing 46 miles from waypoint 2, speed 300, climbing past 27,000.
Copy. We're 52, about the same.
Copy.
1, this is 3. I'm in a lag, not far behind, but I'm not going to kick burners.
No, definitely do not. We'll need the fuel. I'm going to slow us down to 250 as soon as we hit 30,000.
3 copies. You just started conning.
Copy. Let's duck down to 27.5. And speed coming back to 0.65. Go ahead, spread out to defensive spread, please.
2. 3.
Okay, 27.5 seems to do it.
Three's going 29.5. I'll be conning if you want me in defensive.
Roger that. Stay at co-altitude, let's just keep the separation.
What waypoint are we heading to right now?
Say honest.
Waypoint?
Heading to waypoint 2, we're beginning our search just short of that.
Copy speech.
249 in the box, 065. Reference heading 327. flight, start your radar sweep. Looking for a group of at least 4.
My flare says not timed out.
That just means it's been switched on within the last 3 minutes. But start the sweep with radar.
Copy. I was trying to load the code and stuff.
Roger. Yeah, load the code when able. Let me know how it goes.
Okay. One, this is 3. Check north 440395. East 370309. I think I got a pack of 4.
Camelot 3.
Be low to your left.
Be advised, a group of 4 ships is approximately 80 miles west-northwest of your position. VID before engaging.
Did you see the coordinates were approximately north 4403.9 and east 3703.1?
Yeah, I have east 370320. You're probably pretty close.
Yep, I got them. I know which one you mean. Yeah, we'll go for a VID shortly. Okay, passing waypoint 2. Let's go ahead and lock up that group and head for VID. Mamba, how's your flare?
Camelot 3, Camelot 4.
Go ahead.
Got a group of 4 ships off our nose, about 50 miles. We're gonna get a little closer and dive under the clouds and see what we got.
Yeah, Xerox, we're about 58 miles from that, and diving also. They are 20 degrees to our left, so we're going to adjust course.
Copy.
2, what's the news on your flare?
I think I'm pretty sure it's up now. I got the code entered in. Oh wait, it didn't save, but I was entering the code. 2, you're drifting low to me. Watch when you come up. You might get washed out. Yeah, I see. Sorry, I'm trying to figure this thing out. I'm getting 56.2, 56 even to target. You getting the same thing, one?
Yeah, Xerox. We'll be taking a left as soon as we have the flare sorted out on number 2. Two, if you're having problems with the code, make sure you colonize the word code in the UFC before you present her.
Copy that. Yeah, I colonized code. Well, UFC, then I have code colonized, and then it's on the UFC LSTC, and I put 15.2.
Right, you need the LTDR, so you need to arm your laser, go into air-to-ground mode, and then press the code on your flare. Then you'll have an extra option at the top position in the UFC.
Your LST is laser spot track, so you can actually kind of screw somebody up if the lasers got messed up. So make sure to definitely take LST off. Copy that. Okay, I got the code in on my
Camelot
flare.
3, Camelot 4.
Roger. Let's make a check left now. Go ahead.
Do you want to go ahead and sort these targets out for this first pass for identification?
Yeah, you guys are closer. We had to divert slightly, so just send whichever ones you're taking. We'll take the other ones.
Okay, we're seeing 3 kind of stacked with a 4th off to the left. We're going to take those front 2, so we'll take the nearest one in the stack and then the one off to the left.
Roger, one off to the left and the nearest one in the stack. Copy. We'll take the right one and the furthest back. And go ahead and minus 15 nose, idle throttles. Reference heading 295 through the clouds.
3's on 295, negative 15 idle throttle. 2.
I got the targets making a steady 12 knots.
Once
heading
through the clouds,
100.
20 miles from the target.
3-1 copies. We are 35 miles.
Okay, 4-1 has VID on the large bulk carrier. I've got helo on the deck, and I can see the camo containers. We're going to engage that guy.
3-1. We're heading just below the clouds. Should be about 4,000, 4,500.
Copy. 3 still above the clouds. Angels 13.
Yep. One is just punching through 11,000.
Question: are you guys seeing these targets on the radar or the S?
The radar.
C radar. Repeat.
C radar. So surface radar and then change map to C.
Got it. See all the targets.
Copy. You can track your pod onto them by doing SCS right. Once through the clouds, leveling off 4.1 and slowing down to 275.
3 clouds, Angels. Which group are we going for?
Camelot 4 is approximately 10 miles from the target. We're going to pickle on this first pass, flow west, and then out cold to re-engage.
Copy. We're going for the group on the nose. We're heading for the right target and the trail.
Copy. I'm getting some sort of FLIR issue. I'm still not getting a visual.
Roger. It's quite hazy. At this distance, it will be fairly difficult. I have one of the smaller boats.
Auto.
Visual on the small roads.
And I've got the trail as a bulk carrier, a smaller one. And I see the containers on it.
"4-1, pave way."
Two, do you have visual on
Good
the
hit.
targets?
One mark for GBU 16
I
on
have
the
visual
large
on
ship.
the targets. I'm just trying to actual get the flare on it.
Yeah, I must be having an issue with my FLIR. I can't see anything through my FLIR at all.
Roger, copy that.
2 and 5, good
Let's see
hit
if
on
you,
small
let's see
ship
if we
first
get
target.
lucky when you get closer, when we overfly them. It looks like we're gonna have to overfly them first, and then we'll sort the targets for their damage, and then we'll engage. 3-1, 10 miles from target. Going to do an overfly, verify damage, and pick up the targets that are not burning.
Copy. Camelot 4, we're going to push south 10 to 15 miles, then we'll turn and reassess.
Copy. Increase speed to 325. Got us visual of the 2 smokestacks that you guys are engaging. We are to the right of that.
Copy. We are flowing south about 8 miles from the target.
Okay, I must be doing this wrong. Once you find it on the radar, you lock it up. It's left side, like whatever radar you have.
Yeah, you just slew your TDC over it, and then you do the same SCS control switch to the same direction as your screen.
And then, okay.
Then the radar should only display the one brick, and it will say track, and the other bricks will not be visible.
3-eye, when I overflew you a touch, are the boats we just passed over PID as enemy? VID as enemy?
I believe so, yep. Let's extend another 3 miles and then crank left and engage them.
Camelot 3, Camelot 4.
Go ahead.
We're approximately 13 miles from target. We're ready to come in and reattack. We can hit those same 2 ships we hit on the way in, or if you guys prefer us to do something else, we can do that.
No, that's good. We are to the east of you, working on the smaller group of 2.
Affirm.
1, this is 3. I'm saddled loose on your right.
Visual. Okay, I am having my doubts actually. I think the ships we just overflew are neutral. I think the ones we're looking at are to our east, approximately 080 currently.
Yeah, I didn't see anything on them at all except for cargo containers.
Yeah, I'm just doing a visual on them right now. Check right. Mamba, how are you doing, sir?
I'm trying to get it to track. It won't track. Like, I see all the ships, and then I'm doing the same direction as the MFD.
Alright, so what you're going to do, instead of playing with the C radar, because the C radar, when I SES'd right, it was giving me a pure whiteout on my FLIR for some reason. So if you just velocity vector your FLIR and then TDC depress when you have a visual of the boat, you can soy view your HUD.
Camelot 4 in
get
HOD
a VID.
010, 13 miles.
Okay, you said, so put the boat on the velocity vector, then...
As long as you have a VVLS or VVCLS enabled, yes, it will track to your velocity vector.
Sorry, rolling out 09091 and IDing the ship.
Camelot 4-2 in hot 10 mile.
Yeah, the issue I'm having is I just can't get the flare to actually go on the target.
Okay, is your flare? Make sure that your flare is actually slewable. So double tap the undesignate button when on the flare, make it snap to something, and then do the actual locking. Because it could still be stowed.
These boats low to our 3 seem civilian.
No, they've got the containers. If you look at the one to the right, it's a dry mass carrier, but it actually has containers loaded on the nose and on the aft as well.
No, copy that. Both boats not friendly. Ray gun. Ray gun.
Buddy spike. Yeah, there we go. Yep, they're definitely hostile. Let's take those out.
Good hit on one of the small boats.
4-2, 10 seconds.
4-1 off safe, flowing west.
Alright, 3, go ahead and engage the boats. I'm going to extend a little bit more and then engage after you, kind of like what you described yesterday.
Yep, 3's engaging.
(4-2) missed shot at large ship.
Two, what's your location? Or I phrased it differently. Do you have visual of me?
Camelot 4 is off safe. We're flowing south for a reattack. We had a hit on smaller ship, a miss on the larger one. Camelot 3, Camelot 4.
Roger, we're engaging a group of 2. Stand by.
3 is paveway off safe, out to the south. I might have overshot. I couldn't get spot track to lock, so I think that was a no-go.
Copy. I am 10 seconds out.
Copy. I'm doing a left-hand orbit.
Which direction are you guys in from?
We are in 280 off safe now.
You sure you're hitting the right targets?
Yes, sir.
If we got some desync or something, I don't see you guys at all.
I'm flowing on the upwind 095. Three's on base.
Copy.
3's in 288.
Next, the ships that were closer. The ships that were closer to your group did not have any cargo on them, so these ones here are the two dry mass carriers with containers on them.
Nope, I had visual on both of the ships, or I had visual on the cargo, so I don't know what happened. There's something weird going on.
Okay, copy.
Yeah, I'm having some pretty serious spot track issues as well.
3-1 is in 315.
Four ones in hot, 355, 45 seconds to release.
3's on base for 288.
Yeah, either I somehow got two groups of ships on this mission, or you guys are on the wrong one.
Yeah, I thought so too, because the grouping of 4 definitely had 2 of the targets you guys were on, and then there was a bunch of white targets or neutral targets nearby, and then a group of 2 separately. They're definitely red, and they're definitely smoking.
Four-two in hot, 10 seconds.
Good hit on the large ship, showing 35% damage. And I didn't get any of the voice cues of the destroyer. Are you guys getting pinged by the destroyer?
Negative.
Nothing over here.
Yeah, something weird's going on with the mission.
3's Winchester on paveways. Request gun straight.
Yeah, go ahead. What's your fuel?
State 8.8.
Yeah, go ahead.
Three's on a 5-mile base.
And one's in hot 330.
Three's in hot 020.
One is paveway, coming off safe to the right, blowing 000.
Помогите, помогите, на нас напали. Помогите, помогите, на нас напали.
Somebody bombed the wrong boats.
Well, they are red. I don't understand. Did you put red groups in there to like mess it up?
Maybe.
You guys are gonna have to go over this FLIR mod with me because I'm having some serious issues.
We're not using the color flare ourselves. It could be what's causing it, yeah.
4-1's Winchester.
Alright, 3, if they're wrong, I'm gonna safe guns.
Yeah, roger. Let's try and locate the other group.
So if you guys wanna, if you can see where we're at on SA, head this way. There's still 2 more ships that need to be hit, and the big one could use something too. If you guys have ordnance left.
Roger. Roger that, thanks. We are heading 240 to rejoin you. Mamba, you still in the AO? You've got ordnance?
One, I think you're lagging me just a touch. I'm flowing 230 towards our smoke.
Yeah, copy. I'm 10 miles out to your 7 o'clock. I'm Winchester on bombs though. I think Mamba dropped out.
Yeah, I have 116 left. I can make this work.
Perfect. Sorry about that. I shouldn't have left the labels on, to be honest with you.
And we've got 1 ship sunk, so the group is just a group of 3 now.
Roger, thanks. We have one GBO-16 left. I think Mamba may have dropped out.
Can you walk me on to this single boat?
2 and 5 in hot for gun run 310.
Copy. The one, if you got a 16 left, the one that's smoking is the one that needs to be hit. There's a, like I say, group of 3 kind of forming a triangle. This would be the one furthest to the west.
Visual, I got eyes on smoke.
Okay, we're going to push about 10 miles south in orbit.
4-2's Winchester.
If you guys have good eyes on the target, we're going to go ahead and head back to the tanker.
Copy, I believe we do. One's got good point track on the smoking mask area.
Good check, 3. I am 20 seconds for release. Three is paveway.
One. Strike.
Good, but you want to get a formation and strafe or head to the tanker? I'm at 7.7.
Copy. I'm at 8.5. Let's do a strafe if it's still up. Did you get any damage notifications?
I did 70%.
Copy. I am currently flowing 245.
Visual U 245. I'm flowing 110. I'm going to come in off the nose of the boat. I have you low to my 9 o'clock. I'm going to be coming left. You should see me coming in here on 4.4 miles on a 5-mile base.
Copy. I'm going to turn around and follow the same path.
I am setting a course for 295. Three's in hot 295 first strafe.
Visual.
Three's off safe.
One. One's extending 135.
Three's on 135, 2.5 miles.
And one's committing. One's in hot 335.
Three's taking over 2 turning base. 2 is in hot 320.
Pull up, pull up.
Superstructure seem vulnerable. 62%.
Two is Dakota.
Roger. Didn't go anywhere higher than 62.
No, 62 is it. I am low off here, 7 o'clock.
Roger. Let's get the tanker.
2 copies.
Left-hand turn climbing. Full mail climbing plus 10.
You have TAC hand info entered?
I think it should be 103 checking. Yeah, 103 Yankee.
Camelot 4, flight of 2, checking out 288.0, pushing 251.4.
Camelot 4, Camelot 3.
Go for Camelot 4.
We had one successful strike with a GBO-16. Probably didn't hit center of mass. Target did not get destroyed. We did a couple of gun runs, but it's not taking any damage, so we're RTB through Arco 3.
Hey firm, we're currently 50 miles from Arco 4. We're gonna get a drink and head to the boat.
Roger, we're 115. Okay, looks like Arco 3 is approximately 128 heading. I'm still climbing to, I think it's at 15,000.
Yeah, I'm visual to you. I'm in a lag. I do have a TAC hand up at no distance. Did you have a freak?
Yes, sorry, my bad. The TACAN is actually supposed to be a Yankee, but it's X-ray, so you should get distance then.
I got a 111 even.
Copy. The frequency should be, I think, channel. Hold on. Should be button 5 on radio 2. Leveling off 17,000, keeping speed at 350.
Arco 3-1. Camelot 3-2. Request rejoin.
Two requesting rejoin echelon, right?
Arco 3-1. Proceed to pre-contact at 15,000 at 280.
Text boat.
Go.
Okay, so the reason the trigger didn't work is because I am actually Camelot 3-2, even though I'm the top jet in Camelot 3 group. It looks like Camelot 3-1 got deleted off the group.
Really?
Yeah, I just called out the tanker and realized I also see that my number 3 is D and my number 2 was C. And I'm B probably.
You are B, I was also getting the same thing.
Yeah, that's weird.
Ready, pre-contact.
Actually, I'm holding you in my HMD as B, Tex.
Yeah, because you guys Oh, I see. So you have the same problem on Camelot 4. Why, hello there.
And that is odd.
Alright, let's push the speed now to just short of full mil.
2 copies.
I'm going to roll us out at 125.
I bet that's why the
and
tankers
hold it.
didn't spawn.
2.
For the guys on Tuesday.
Yeah, that's what I was referring to. Yeah, I remember you saying 3-1 was the trigger.
But I don't think it was the trigger for the destroyer.
Roger. That is some sweet flying, sir.
Thank you.
I'll drop us
A lot of feedback at 400 knots.
Yeah, for sure. I'll drop us down to an even 400, so you have an easier time. Okay, 400 in the box. I did notice that when we accelerated, my trim was suddenly giving me a slightly different result with respect to 350.
Yeah, mine's kind of fighting me a little bit right now. There we go, that feels much smoother.
And look at that.
Gotta show the other guys how good we look up there.
I mean, that is ridiculous.
Yesterday, after me and Tech sat in that stack for 20 minutes, and I was flying off his wing like this in a turn. My palms were pretty sweaty.
Yeah, I heard about that. That's gonna look fantastic on my stream.
Awesome. Am I good to move echelon left for you?
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to come off your left wing a little wide to sort my trim out here before we hit the tanker.
Yeah, definitely. Go ahead and loosen up, and let's slow down to 350. Actually, let's slow down to 300. I can see him tracking past our nose to the right.
Visual, I'm coming down to 350.
Go all the way down to 300.
Visual on tanker and copy on the 300.
Bit better on the trim?
Yeah, I'm all sorted out.
Roger. Let's check right for the tanker. And he is on 251.3, which is channel 5, radio 2.
Apollo 3, Camelot 3-3, inbound, I forget what my word is for this on on Vicom now. Approaching for refuel. You said it's radio 2, button 5?
Yeah, radio 2, button 5. I heard you on the right channel.
Approaching for refuel.
Marco 3-1. Camelot 3-4. Request rejoin.
3-1. Proceed to pre-contact at 15,000 at 280.
What's your state?
4.0.
Roger. We've lost Mamba, so go ahead and take up to 7,000.
2 copies for 7.
And I'm at 5,000, so go ahead and rejoin him on observation left, and I will rejoin on your left.
Copy that.
One coming right and down.
Choose checking left for an interception.
Passing below you.
2. Nails 31, 12 o'clock.
Xerox.
I'm going to step the speed up to 325.
Roger.
Coming up to 350, he's kind of running away from us here.
Yeah. About 4, about 3. We are now rendezvoused with the tanker and taking on 3,000 each or so.
Copy.
Did you hear from Mamba at all on Discord? I was muted and deafened, and I didn't hear him drop off.
I did not. I heard some of the guys talking. I think some of the guys on the first group either crashed or got shot down, so I couldn't really tell who was who.
Roger.
Camelot 3-3 is rejoining. Observation left.
And we're currently at the tanker 2. 2's getting gas right now, and should be just about done, and we'll head back to the boat.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll work.
Ready, recontact. Ready, recontact.
So you're pretty knowledgeable, but I figured maybe I can show you this. The absolute proper observation is your fuselage lined up with the tip of his upward rear stabilizer and looking down over his wing in clear sight line into his cockpit, somewhere kind of around here, and then when you get ready for pre-contact, you'll drop in and swoop in.
Yeah, roger. Yeah, so it's the purpose of that is to make sure that he can see that you're confirming that his hose has come out okay, right?
Yep, and on the big boys, if you're waiting in line, it's deconfliction.
Roger.
Camelot 3-3 is moving for pre-contact. Ready pre-contact?
Ready pre-contact.
Cleared contact.
Camelot 1, checking out 28, rolling 128.5.
Markov 3-1, Camelot 3-1, moving observation left.
Contact. You're taking fuel. Return pre-contact. Contact. Return pre-contact. Contact. You're taking fuel.
Yeah, this guy's hose is nowhere near as forgiving as the other ones.
Yeah, I looked down at my fuel. I didn't pull it up on my left DDI, so I looked down at my IFE and it bugged me.
No worries. We were recently talking to Sluggo, who was the coordinator for the Desert Storm refueling ops, and also a tanker pilot himself, and he was saying that the pilots would show off by slackening the hose and then reeling it up like a snake on their bonnet, on their nose.
That's hilarious. 2's coming off.
Return pre-contact.
Abort rejoin.
Camelot 3-3 is good on fuel, moving observation right.
About 3-1, moving port basket.
Ready pre-contact.
Return pre-contact.
Ready pre-contact.
Return pre-contact.
Ready pre-contact.
Cleared contact.
Hey, Blota, just be aware that I didn't take into account the movement of the ship, so those tankers are literally like 10 miles from the boat.
Hey, we get to sit in the stack some more and dump some fuel.
Contact. You're taking fuel. Return free contact. Contact. Return free contact. Contact. You're taking fuel.
One coming off. One coming off.
Abort rejoin.
Camelot 3-1, going observation right. Alright, why don't you lead us to the boat? TACAN should be 71 X-ray.
71 X-ray, correct?
Correct. Moving right and down.
Alright, copy that. Pushing 1285 on the pry.
Okay.
Alright, coming up to Angels 16 over and coming to the left.
One.
Camelot 1, if you want to get gas, the Arco 3 and 4 are only about 10 miles from the ship. Or Arco 4 specifically. Copy that. I got 2.7, I'm already at 2,000 feet. I'm just going to go for it. Roger.
Mother 020 holding hands with 200 marking moms 33 for 32.2. Angels 15 inbound.
202. See you at 10.
Steady up.
Update state, switch down.
202. Low state 2.7. Marshall 020. Marking moms 35.30. Angels 15.5.
Forward layer
State
at
8.6.
5,000. Altimeter is 29093. Case 1 recovery, expected BRC 315. Report see me at 10.
BRC is 315.
210, Marshall 1, holding hands with 210. See you at 10. So stay
Alright,
2.6.
let's come nose down, 15 degrees, idle throttle looking for Angels 5.
One.
All stations, Camelot 1, we're coming in from 4 o'clock on the boat. Copy, Camelot 4 is holding Angels 2, we're currently passing through point 1. Visual.
Camelot 3 is marking moms 010, 25 from the boat. We'll sit at Angels 4. We're going to have to dump some fuel here.
Copy, you guys are clear to go Angels 3 if you want to stay out of the clouds.
3 copies for Angels 3.
Flight go, lights
Tower
off.
210. Overhead Angels 2. Low state 2.5.
Say your last.
I just said go lights off. I'm sorry if it didn't come through clear.
Copy.
Altitude. Altitude.
All right, nosing up for Angels 3. Looking to hold 350 in the box.
Roger.
Holding cancel with 210, commencing low state 2.3. Camelot 3 flighted 2 established Angels 3. 5 miles out, coming in from point 4.
Itakan's showing me 8.8. Is that what you're saying?
Yep. Sorry about that. I looked at my my course line heading for a minute.
Roger. Sometimes it gets it gets stuck. I was just wondering if I was stuck.
And coming left. And coming down on the speed to 250 knots.
1.
Tower 020. Overhead Angels 3. State 8.2.
And steadying up. And dumping fuel for 32,000.
Roger. Be aware we are on the reciprocal at the moment.
Inbound initial.
I'm losing my mind, buddy. I'm sorry. I thought I saw the arrow above me.
3-1, pushing from waypoint 2.
Yeah, no worries.
15,000.
Did you say dumping for 4,000 or?
I'm just getting my weight down to 32,000 pounds.
Copy.
And I'm coming
Hold
left.
hands with 215, commencing.
We're going to steepen this up a little bit more towards 45 to make up for my mistake here.
No problem.
And setting up.
Bingo. Bingo.
And let's check right for lineup. And flight go hook down.
What? Good hook.
Right back.
Zero 2-0, holding hands with 202, state 4.4 commencing. And we're coming left. Steadying up. Now, if I'm doing something different to how you guys do it, I usually do a little 5 mile 30 degree offset for the lineup. I'll drop us down here on the upwind and
Hold hands with 215,
get ready.
low state 4.3.
That's basically what I would do. We just make sure that we keep within 10 miles of the carrier control bubble, and so I think 30 degree turn at 350 from about 6.5 miles DME should be good. Is that what you're planning?
Yeah, but we called commencing, and I was going to drop us down in the right way, and then they are commencing at 2,000, so we're going to have to go around again.
Oh, of course, yeah, no problem.
Too hard in the brake. Two and 5 in the brake.
Alright, bringing us down to Angels 2, still holding 250 in the box.
Ball 5.1.
200. 5.2.
I know we dumped a lot. One, are you still okay on fuel?
Yeah, I've got 3.4. I'm good for another one.
Zero 2-0. Tower, roger. BRC-3-1 hot. Signal is Charlie.
0-2-0.
I think we got a bolter. We're gonna have to stay up here again.
Holding hands with 202. State 3.4 commencing.
Coming left. We're gonna steady up on 155.
What?
Steady up.
Ball 4.7. Red deck.
And we're coming left. And nosing down for Cherubs 8, looking for 350 in the box.
What?
And we're steadying up.
What?
Want to drag us over a little closer to the boat. Coming right.
Zero 20's in the break.
Who's 02 in the break?
Zero 20 beam, state 2.8. Battles contact, you got 29 knots down the angle. Zero 20 to 90.
Who's 02 up here?
Zero 20, 3/4 mile, call the ball. 020, hold ball, stay 2.7. Roger ball, on center line, a tiny bit high. On glide slope, looking good.
20290.
Red deck. 2-wire, nice pass. 202, 3/4 mile, call the ball.
202 Hornet ball 2.5.
Roger ball, looking good. On center line, on glide slope. Dimming there.
Red deck.
Bingo. Bingo.
Alright, that was cool. That was good stuff, boys. Is this never
Yeah,
ready?
except the bloke killed some civilians.
Yeah.
It was kind of a dirty trick, though.
It was funny though because when we flew into, I'm like, I'm pretty sure I didn't see anything on there.
Well, I was sure that the ones with the grain or sand or whatever it is they're carrying, I was sure that they don't have containers on the model. So I saw them loaded up on the bow and on the stern with the containers, and I thought that must be the containers we're looking for. And obviously that was wrong. So did you make the actual targets neutral then? Were they white?
No, they were red. But there was red, blue, and neutral ships all in the area.
Ah, I see.
And there were more. I mean, the one red group, there were other Russian ships that were showing up with red labels.
Yes.
That were not necessarily, because that's why the ROE was you had to visually ID the military cargo on the deck. So we'll start with one. Knuckles, you want to talk us through your flight?
Yeah, hold on a second. Are you streaming?
Oh, no, I'm watching TAC View by myself. Hold on.
All right, hold on one second. Let me give me a sec. All right, so we took off. That was successful. Started flying out. We never did get in contact. Jackal never got to us. We got to waypoint 1, slowed down to 300. Got to waypoint 2, did 2 laps at 250, and the stuff started coming out of Sochi.
So did you guys actually fly over waypoint 1?
Yeah, we flew within 2 miles of it.
Weird, man. There's all sorts of weird stuff going on with triggers tonight because they the second group came out.
Yeah, I don't know. So anyway, we went to we did about 2 laps, and then we got the call that they were coming in, so we headed it that way. I went for the guy out front, and there was actually 2 of them, and then Kung Fu went to the right. Looks like you got one there.
Yeah, and the way this was set up, the Camelot 1, the Bulls calls, and they weren't exactly because the AI is not ever exactly where you expect it to be, but the idea was for Camelot 1 to engage this string and Camelot 2 to engage this string. So you actually were over here, left Kung Fu by himself with all 6 of these guys over here.
That's right. He took care of it. He was good. I actually came back for him.
Yep, there you go. Yep.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So
he's breaking his neck right now trying to find everybody.
So freaking got that MiG, and then that one of those dudes, one of those SU-25s tried to catch up to him, and that sucker turned around and freaking fired 2 heaters at me right past my freaking windscreen. He missed both times, and then I gunned his ass down.
So did you guys get a voice prompt of like a Russian lady with like bombs going off in the background?
No.
At any point?
Nah.
No.
So if these frogfoots had hit their target, there were some oil platforms out here that they were going to come into attack. So if they would have got a bomb on those, you would have got a voice cue. So either they I wasn't watching, they may have dumped their.
Watch this asshole. Watch what he does. He turns around and freaking fires a heater right at my ass. Right past me, and then I chased him down. And he fired another one at me. And I hit him with guns. At that point, all I had left was guns, so I was trying to get close to him.
Both fairly off board too.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a tight merge. The first one is.
It was, yeah, very high aspect.
Oh, big mistake on him turning cold there.
Yeah, so I chased his ass down again, and then he came right back at me again.
So I'm sorry, I missed what happened to Kung Fu just before that. Did he have to like split for some reason?
Yeah, I'll back it up and show you. He took out like 5 or 6. It looked like.
I wish. I don't think it's that many.
Oh yeah, this is like my worst thing is BVR, man. I'm really sucky at that.
So who's that? That was Wizard come in and took that one out.
Yeah, he must have been the one that was locking me up. I'm like, buddy Spike. He's fucking getting blasted.
I think Wizards got the kill of the night.
In fairness, if he was STT on the target, you would also from that angle you would also get a warning.
It's all bleed through, yeah.
Yeah, so I guess
Kung
I
Fu,
turned.
120 kill, MiG 21.
Yeah, I think I went for these guys out there. After, I think he turned to his left here. Maybe not. He was out of missiles in like 3 seconds, so he must have killed everybody.
Well, yeah, that was just I backed it up, so that was just the first kill. This is the one that ended up shooting you, I thought.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so that's probably that's where he dumped all his bombs right there.
Nice,
Oh,
nice
got
kill,
him.
nice kill. And then I bet Kung Fu was thinking that he's fired a heater visually, looking at his tanks dropping or bombs dropping, and that's why he flared.
Did.
Yeah.
Both of those missed.
Both
Yeah.
AIM-7s
So the AIM-7s
Yeah, there's clouds. The clouds were
definitely
killing them.
Yeah, clouds are fucking with them. The actual frogfoots have so many countermeasures as well. They have like 400 countermeasures or something on board, and they will
Jeez.
just spam them.
What? That's insane.
Yeah, and then the another thing is that the 7MHs, they're not amazing at front aspect anyway, because of the G's they would have to pull to lead. Sometimes
He hit a bomb that time. It looked like he dropped his bombs and he hit the bomb with the missile with the bomb.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, the bomb with the missile.
That's mad.
And Kung Fu's just the whole time is just freaking. No,
no.
he looks like he got him. No, he got him. Good to go.
They are very resilient, so an M9 might not take it out.
Did you see this guy?
Oh shit!
Oh yeah, he
you?
was yelling. He's like, I got this guy. He's all over me.
So we decided to dance after this, man. He was on me all over the place.
Sweet.
I don't know why he didn't shoot.
Started hanging up in the air there. Is that like a 120 or something?
That was one of my AIM-7.
Jesus.
Almost flew into your own missile. Are you out of missiles by this point?
Yeah, I was completely out of missiles.
There he goes. That 9 finally killed him.
Yeah.
Did you want to disengage or did you want to go for guns?
Well, I was going for guns at this stage, whilst I still had fuel left, but then we just Look at that.
Oh shit!
It's a great job of seeing it. And then this dude just like, I'm done. I'm out of missiles.
So then I chased him after that, but it was hard because it was in the clouds and it was really hard.
They're also very small.
BFM in the clouds is hard.
Extreme, and also getting a bit disorientated as well, so it wasn't easy.
Wow.
We were like playing chicken at that stage.
Yeah.
But I just couldn't see him. Literally, just could not see him.
Yeah.
I saw it just
That's about the only time I've ever used the shoot cue for the guns. Like, you're in the clouds, you can't see him. When the thing says shoot, just pull the trigger.
Sure.
Although this was 1,500 feet, so that 15,000 rather. Now you're in the clouds, and now you're below the cloud. But really good job there, both Knuckles and Kung Fu. So then Knuckles is engaging the other frogfoot.
Yeah.
That time.
Yeah, I was out in front of him. Yeah.
I was really low fuel state as well, so I was actually just trying to now just make my way to Arco 1 and try and escape this guy.
Mm-hmm. God, really going for the merges, isn't he?
Yep.
Scissors, almost scissors.
Did you just bug out at that point, or did you come back in?
No, I bugged out. No, I think that was me out of there heading for Arco 1.
I think that was the first time I ever heard Kung Fu curse. Like, oh shit.
Okay, Sudi's probably not here anymore. Is Wizard, you want to talk us through your flight? Or Thick, one of you guys?
I mean, for the first part, it was pretty uneventful. We're just holding formation, heading towards our waypoints, looking to meet up with Jackal, but they actually never met up with us either. I think before they could meet up with us, we got the call for the bomb dropping to be called off, and then we ended up just circling, waiting for orders to engage bandits. But
yeah, neither one of them took off, did they? Because that's the civilian stuff. Yeah, that's weird. So you guys never got, like, they never had a airborne heading towards your position call, or you never heard anything from Jackal?
No,
I don't remember. I don't think so.
We didn't hear anything from him for sure. I know that. But we did hear him get called off, but not. We didn't hear anything from him.
Weird, because both of them worked fine Tuesday.
Yeah.
This is where we're tracking on the first engagement. I think at this point we were actually scanning for bandits a little left of where Knuckles and them was engaging.
Yeah.
But Sooty and Wizard actually turned in on those guys, and I picked up the trail guys in the back. But my fight didn't really last long, thanks to Sooty.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you'll see it.
Oops.
But I was just having the worst time trying to get a radar lock on these guys. And by the time I got anything really, I was close enough for heaters. So essentially I just had to go in with heaters and merge, basically. I was ready for a BFM at that point.
So Tex, what I told you yesterday about data at 16-bit and 2-bar at 20 degrees would fix what you were just talking about there, Thick. Is that Thick?
This right here, yeah, if you rewind it just a little bit. Yeah, I merged and pulled off. I didn't realize Sooty was actually behind me right there. So I banked left and up so I can try to get visuals back on who's coming where. Right there, I saw Sooty. Like, okay, well, I need to bank harder, so I'm looking at that frog foot, and I get a missile warning, or a radar warning, or whichever, and then Sooty tags me.
They both attacked you.
Both of them. Wizard's one was coming for you as well.
No, Wizard took out the trailing 21.
Check the missile.
Pretty sure, yeah,
I'm sure I saw that missile from Wizard come at you.
It was coming at him, but it actually hit one of these other ones.
Yeah, it hit the 21.
So the 9 comes off there. He's definitely targeting this one. So it just misses and then picks up your heat signature.
Yeah, I was full burner at this point. I was looping around, and nope.
Yeah, but look, then Wizard's one.
Right.
Yeah. I see what happened. Amazing.
But that's something we need to work on, because firing a heater or a 120 into a furball like that is you're just asking for, to hit something you're not intending to. And that's one of the reasons why I started putting the 7s on these jets for that exact reason, is so you can, you know exactly what it's going to guide towards.
Yeah, I mean, when I entered the engagement, I was no friendlies forward, close enough. I got to use a heater because I'm within 5, and I didn't think a Sparrow was going to do good on that.
Yeah, unfortunately.
And then from there, they just continued to dogfight until Wizard gets kill of the night. Sooty actually, I think, did what I did on our last BVR, was not pay attention to altitude and just flew right into the drink with grand style.
That launch, Wizard, was also very risky.
That looked.
Yeah, it was. It got him. It wasn't risk.
No, he just banked into the drink.
No, I told him that I was shooting a missile off. I was like, hey, I'm gonna shoot a missile. And he turned into it, but that's okay.
Did he maybe get the radar warning from it? And then
the missile still. I think the missile. Actually, it's just
the missile probably went pitbull here and then started to G over to him and picked up Sudi.
Oh yeah, probably right about there. No, it's still going straight out.
Missile stayed dumb.
It's dumb, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he just no.
No,
it for none of energy.
Yeah.
And then Sudi went swimming right there. Wizard, you took out this frog foot pretty easily, right?
I don't recall, to be honest with you.
Yeah, 5 mile, 120 kill. Pretty deadly.
And then from here, I'm just swapping between F10 and F2, watching Knuckles and Wizard. Knuckles is in there in a pretty good little BFM until Wizard shows up. I was watching it. Knuckles was chasing him right into the clouds, and then Wizard shows right up and finishes the job.
So you guys got...
Oh, wait, no, rewind it. You have to watch Knuckles' kill.
Oh, yeah, we watched it earlier.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Weird. And then Knuckles, you said
there was one guy that one guy he was flying off. We were flying on the tanker, and I saw him heading back. I didn't have nothing left. So, but the tanker, how much did you get off of there, Kung Fu? Like about $6,000.
I took literally 6 because I got into him at fuel state 800, and then I took it up to 5.9.
Yeah, and
then
so
how much?
I took about I was at 2,000 and I got to 3,600, and he just rolled his hose in and said, "Fuck you, see you later."
So I think the way those guys work is they, however much fuel they have on board is what they have, and when they get bingo and have enough just to get back to the boat, then they just shut it down and go. So, Kung Fu taking 6,000 is probably what did it.
Yeah, that being said, one of those S3s ended up in the drink right after me, so...
Yeah.
Yeah,
following its mission.
I was literally fuel state 800, so I was like, yeah.
Yeah, and also, like, if there were actually 4 people in that flight, then, that would be exactly the same. 6 + 2.
Sure.
So, Bloat, you guys want to talk us through?
No, not really.
Come on.
Okay,
so we had really good formation flying and really good tanking, but that's what we did.
Yeah, I mean, so what happened was we initially got the group. So the group that's red here, you guys.
So this group here is the target area, and these groups are all neutral.
No, there's a couple of reds in there. These guys, yeah.
We did get that 4. Yeah, see, we were on the heading for those 4. You called them, so we diverted.
Yeah.
To find smaller ones.
Yeah, we were waiting for Mamba's flare was playing up a bit. So once we got that sorted, we went for your group. We actually saw your smoke on like zoomed in helmet or flare, and then I couldn't see any more cargo in the 2 other ships that were in your group, and I knew that they were supposed to be all clustered together, with respect to the radar signatures. But I thought you mixed it up a little bit because I'd flown this before.
Oh shit!
And you did mix it up, but not in the way I expected. But in my defense, and to be fair, so my mistake was the slide number 12 is showing. So these ships are the sort of sand or grain, loose cargo ships, And slide number 12 is showing them, but I misremembered, and I thought that they don't have any containers at all unless loaded up. So I saw the aft and the bow containers, but it turns out this ship just has these containers on board.
Yep.
If you look at and your arrows are clearly pointing on the smaller containers. Yeah, there we go. So
and there's one ship that's got this sand.
So the group that we were attacking was a group of 2 of these sandy ones. And I interpreted the big cargo containers on the aft of it, just there, just next to these ones. I thought these ones are the military cargo, but it was the camouflage ones. So I basically made Poisons attack them. Because he was like, I can't see anything. I was like, yeah, I'm sure. So we're showing fucking red. And I should have switched off the labels. That's what I should have done.
Really quick here, while we're here, so obviously I had my sea radar on. I sensor selected right for the sea radar to push it to my FLIR, but my point track was not working. Anytime I sensor selected right on sea radar to transfer it to a FLIR, I was just getting a white screen.
Right. Gotcha.
And I could not get it to go away, no matter what I was doing. So I think I missed 2 bombs because of it. I was trying to fumble with it, and then I just ended up just swinging off my HUD to try and visually get the boats.
Honestly, I recommend not using the optional flare mod because it makes them color, but it's not perfect, and the contrast gets all fucked up. So it will sometimes display random things. Sometimes it removes all of the numbers in the top, for example, so you can't see the coordinates. That kind of thing.
I didn't know that. I thought it was something that was needed, so I'm going to take it off.
Yeah, take it off. I recommend that.
So that FLIR mistake is what's going to save you in your court martial because you didn't hit the 2 ships. But
they were.
He's got him
and then coming back in for guns. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, I actually managed to sink one of them with a 16, and then we got the distressed Russian lady calling that they're being attacked in Russian, and that was very upsetting.
As they were going down.
I remember saying to Bloat, I was like, okay, I'm going to stop attacking this now that we know they're civilian.
Yeah. But then when we went
flying back, he's thinking of his excuses for his court martial. So he's
but then the guns runs, they were not on this. They were on the correct targets because then Texas took us onto those targets, and we went back to where you guys were operating.
Yeah. So we found the group here, the group of 4. Did you guys get the call that they were 80 miles northwest?
Yes, we did. Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So we got the same call, and then kind of headed that direction. Found this group of 4 on radar. We kind of saw there was 3 kind of stacked and 1 off here. So I targeted the one off to the left, and Wolf targeted the one off to the right. We broke off and set up. Our plan was to kind of make our attack runs south to north, peel off to the west, and come back in, push out 10 miles or so for a reattack. So I think the first run, I think we both got a hit. It did not.
Absolutely.
It didn't sink either ship, but the first pass I think was definitely our best run here. So GBU 16 on the big ship hit, GBU 12 hit, and then we basically flowed west for a little bit and then turned back south. At that point, our comms were showing that I was expecting to see these guys they were calling the headings they were in, and I was looking and not seeing them, and I'm like,
now you know why.
And I thought maybe we just had some desync or something and whatever. So we set up for a second run, and since I dropped the 16 and Wolf dropped the 12 the first run, we switched. So Wolf targeted the bigger ship, and I targeted the smaller one. I think, not sure. I want to see what happened with yours here, Wolf. Because I was able to get a hit on this smaller one and sink it.
Tell you what, the clouds made it difficult with how much time you had and not dudding out the bomb as well. It was definitely tricky.
Yep.
Oh, handy wind, that's the big one, right?
Yeah.
Actually, it looks like
it doesn't look like the laser was.
Yeah, it just went ballistic.
I don't think your laser was ever on.
And that's
the code wasn't right or something.
Or you masked, maybe. Did you turn?
No, I didn't turn while it was in flight. What I did was I armed, but then I just I dropped and then immediately let go. So I don't think the laser stayed on it.
Yeah, no, with like I say, with the laser guided bombs, you don't have to hold the pickle button down for a certain amount of time for the laser to fire.
Yeah, it looks like maybe it masked or something, but yeah.
I think with the 16s and the 12s too, if you box trigger, you'll get your auto trigger as well.
Yeah, you can.
It could have been just the smoke off the boat that masked the laser. I don't have any idea.
Yeah, I don't know either. It doesn't look like the bomb ever corrected.
Yeah. And
So
what was the speed you guys were dropping at, by the way?
Like 350 is what I was at.
Yeah.
I was around between 300 and 350.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So then we came through the third run. I went back to the big ship. We were trying to, I think we both maybe targeted the big ship. We were trying to get it taken out. So I had a hit on there, didn't kill it. I think Wolf knew that he didn't rearm the laser here.
Yeah, I didn't rearm the laser on that one.
It's a little long. Then at that point, we started making some gun runs, and that was about the point we figured out you guys were bombing the wrong ships and called you over.
I went long and then came back and just made a board pass. And then on my second pass, I actually got some gun hits. I was avoiding Tex at that point because I saw him.
You remember when you said something about you saw 120 when you hit F6?
Yeah.
There's your 120.
Oh shit! I shot a 120 at it. What the fuck?
Now we know how you managed to. Now we know how you managed to body spike people when air to ground.
I think this pass I actually got some gun hits on it.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's impervious to 20 mil. You need the 30 mil for it.
Yeah, I think we got 1% damage on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how many times I hit it, but it was like 61% the whole time.
Yes. Yeah, and we managed to notch it up to 62 with a couple passes, but that's it. But actually, so are these two still in that group, Tex, or is this just these guys?
These were two targets that we should have hit.
Gotcha. It was a shame that Mamba lost power because we would have had 4. He was actually off. He was having issues with his pod and he wasn't tracking the same 2 wrong targets that we were tracking. So he would have had ordnance when we realized he would have had all 3 bombs on board. We could have.
Oh well, that did some damage, even though it hit long.
Yeah.
Yeah, 350 for me was way too fast using paveways at 4,000 feet. It was just way too fast.
Yeah, I think I was doing 325 and then just banking really quite hard.
Yeah.
But it was barely making it because they were also moving and it was just like barely
exactly. I was
making it.
having to come out of point track and just kind of walk the laser in.
Yeah. And then we did some sick formation flying and I have lots of really good screenshots from that.
Oh,
I should say
Tex
Poison.
and I did some really sick formation flying too.
I guarantee that it wasn't as sick as Poison's. Like, he was literally 5 feet away from me. He was almost touching the tips. It's very sexual.
You can see it if you go back and zoom in. You can see where we were very
before the tanking.
That's pretty sick.
That's parade.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, that's some Blue Angel stuff. I was just
Man, I don't
autopiloting,
think I
of
was
course.
doing too bad though.
There
Tex.
were times where I started to kind of drift into you, like getting a little uneasy, and I was like, I'm very close to this guy. Like I looked at my Sidewinder and almost touched your stabilizer, and I was like, holy shit.
Yeah. But this is the, I don't know how to scale these are, but the sight line for parade is, you look out your canopy, you should not see, if you see into the exhaust at all, then you're too far back. The sight line should be missile tip to either the stars and bars or the canopy, and then right down the line of the cans.
Yeah, it was fantastic. Really good stuff. And then
All right, pulling close to some of the formation flying we were doing, Tex.
Where was it, after the tanker or before?
Way after the tanker. Yeah.
posted some in our media.
The whole time we were flying around the boat, I was like, just like right fucking there.
Yeah, bloat. That is an incredible picture. That's gonna be my new wallpaper.
I was even flying high side when we were going around the curves.
Nice. Good job, Wolf.
Hell yeah. Yeah, going when he's turning left, you're high. Turning right, you're low. That's like the hardest thing to learn in formation flying is to be able to drop or raise your nose like that.
Yeah. Hey, look at that last one, Poisons. It's like a minimalistic kind of over the clouds.
Yeah, that's a good picture.
Yeah, look at that right there. We're like fucking tight.
Nice.
Yeah, man, nice flying.
Tex, can you just show me and Knuckles his approach in case one, the landing, please?
Ooh, I want to see ours too.
Okay, and then at the very end, you have to, you know, come in and watch me crash into the water.
Oh yeah, we'll get that for sure.
Yeah, I was like at like less than 2,000 here.
Yeah, and honestly,
like,
if it
fuck
would have
this.
been me, I would have just come in here and gone straight in. Like, if you're that low, you don't necessarily have to come in here and commence and do the full pattern. You call emergency, just separate out and come in.
I was going to, but then I was like, we were so close. I saw you guys flying up there, and we were already flying in for the front of the boat, so like it just made sense to go around. I had enough to get around, but it was pretty funny. Probably one of my not better landings, but I mean no freaking dang bolters or nothing. So
nice.
That's the part that I want to see on mine in Texas turns. Beauty.
That was solid, Knuckles.
That was
So
awesome.
until I went off the side of the boat, yeah, because I tried to get out of Kung Fu's way, and my brakes just didn't work or something. I don't know. I went sliding right off the side of the boat. I was like, motherfucker.
Looks like the elevator was down.
Well, the Tag V model is just a model.
Awesome, thank you.
Oh yeah.
That you were in nose wheel high probably, and it just
fuck.
locked up on you. Ah!
Yeah. I'm just fucking laughing. And Kung Fu, I'm like, oh well, I went off the side of the boat. Kung Fu, you're good. At least I didn't go in the ocean.
Green
That was
deck.
the only thing.
Oh, look at that Kung Fu, fucking hell. That Bankler's mission is really good, eh?
Mate, I don't know what I'd do without it.
That was beautiful.
Looking forward to some. I know that sounds masochistic, but I'm looking forward to some larger Case 1 ops with the wing, because what I want us to practice is to have.
All right, slow it down. Slow it down. Back it up, Jack. Slow it down.
Yeah, I'm like watching this. I'm like, why is that guy flying inside a taxi? This isn't right.
I turned way too fucking hard.
Too hard, yeah.
and then I saw the Ashley Burke there, and I fucking slowed down, and I just pulled off the throttle. I dropped. Oh fuck. And I was just looking at Tex, and I was just like following him.
Did you run out of fuel or just get too slow?
No. I was following Tex, and he broke, and then I broke, and then I was still following him. I was still trying to stay in that fucking formation, and even though it said he said brake, I didn't even think brake. And I just was like, fucking pull, get him back in my sight.
Yeah,
And
really, like when we're doing case one in a group like that, like as soon as I break, then like everybody's on their own. So you're not trying to fly formation off me at all anymore at that point. I break, you wait 10, 15 seconds, then you break, and then if we do it right, we'll get enough separation that we'll come in and be able to get down without getting in each other's way. So I think that's where you messed up, was trying to chase me instead of just flying your numbers.
Yeah, I was absolutely trying to chase you still, and I recognized that after the fact, and then at the point that I recognized it after the fact, I tried to throw on afterburners and try to get some altitude, but it was too fucking late, and I went right in the fucking drink.
Let's see, watch these guys. So you get one break, another break, and now they've got the perfect amount of separation to come in and land. And I don't know, I gave you a single call, Poisons. You were right down the pipe the whole time. It was a good.
Yeah, I've been getting unlucky, man. That was a 2-wire. I felt like a 3-wire. I was feeling it.
Yeah, no, it looked really good from my point.
Nothing wrong with an OK 2-wire.
No doubt. And Blow, I don't know, you're getting a tendency of dropping low at the very end. Like you were right in the center of the crosshairs, and then right when you get in close, you just kind of sink a little bit. Like it's not really a settle. Like you just get low.
No, I messed up again. I have a tendency of following the ICLS in close instead of actually flying the ball. Need to weed that out.
If it's case 1 or case 2, I don't even use ICLS.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna start doing. Yeah.
I take everything off. I'll kill my HMD. I'll kill my RWR on my HUD and just fly visually.
Yeah, I like having the course line of the ICLS to help me get lined up, but after that, it's like it's worthless.
Yeah. Yeah, that was definitely what it was.
It seems like it should be better than that, though.
No, because it's calibrated for case 3.
Yeah, the difference is the glide slope for case 3 is a little steeper, so.
So yeah, I was just gonna say that I'm looking forward to those wing wides where we can try and do a 4x4 ship on Angels 2, and then another set of 16 on Angels 3. That would be super sweet.
Does anybody know I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
Does anyone know the G's to pull instead of doing 10-second intervals on the break, where every guy can pull a different G and be spread apart? Like, you ever see, we'll come in at Cherub's 8, and instead of doing a 10-second break, everybody can pull a different set of G's. You'll never have a straight upwind. You'll always be making a full circle, and it will automatically space everybody out equally.
If anybody here knows this, it's going to be data.
Yeah, I don't remember the exact call for it. I'll have to look it up, but I've seen some guys do it before, and it's like super efficient.
Not bad.
Yeah, as long as everybody lands the first time around.
Well, it's instead of focusing on trying to look at that little number on your distance from your course line, you're doing it like a tack turn. You're kind of focusing on G's for speed,
Yeah, that makes sense. Yep. And it doesn't matter if anybody lands because they just bolter. They're in the same, but the separation at landing is exactly the same. So
well, I've got a lot more to learn before I get to that level where I can do something like that. So
Yeah. No, but good job, everyone. I mean, I think we had more issues with the mission tonight than we did on Tuesday. So I did tweak some stuff and change some stuff. So, I don't know. I'll go back and that's what I'm about to do is go look and see if I messed up some of these triggers or something. But good job. I think everything went pretty well. Some stuff definitely we can improve on, but it was fun.
absolutely had a good time. You know, I enjoy every one of these ops that we do. So
Yeah, thanks for the great flight tonight. It was another good one.
Yep. So next week we'll do JDAMs and pre-planned on Tuesday, and then on Thursday we're going to kind of play it by ear. Like they said, the update was going to get pushed a week. I wasn't sure if that was April Fool's or if it really is. If it does get pushed a week, then let's do case 1 quals on Thursday, and then the next week we'll do OFO6. And if the update drops, like I really don't want to plan to do anything the day after that big update comes out, because it's going to break all the third-party crap, and nothing's going to work right. So whatever that Thursday is after the update, we'll probably just do a fun flight or split off and work on people that need sign-offs or whatever. But I don't want to plan on anything organized and then have the game be all jacked up. So